Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be canning some pizza sauce. The Mrs. Wedges pack. It is all natural, no preservatives added. And we're going to be canning it. So all you're going to need today is 6 cans of diced petite tomatoes, 5 tablespoons of sugar, and this packet. And I have my sugar here and my tomatoes back here. We're going to go ahead and get our tomatoes opened. We're going to puree the tomatoes in my Vitamix. But we're going to go ahead and open our tomatoes real quick and then get them pureed. My first 3 cans of tomatoes in. We're going to go ahead and get that pureed up. Go ahead. Just on low. A little higher. See, they're moving through. Alright, I think that's good. Stop. Okay. Now we're going to dump that into our pan.
Over here.
Wait, if I can get the thing off.
So we're just dumping it in right now, not too many.
Okay, so over at the stove back here, we have our jars coming up to a boil. And then I can pull this actually. This is my boiling water for my rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rings. I need some more rings. Okay, so we're just gonna pour this over top. You're gonna pour in the sugar. So we're gonna go ahead and add in 5 tablespoons of sugar. Sprinkle it around. Good job. Okay, and now we're gonna add in our pizza pack. Right there. Make sure you wiggle it down. Wiggle it down.
And you like to keep it too.
Yes, I like to keep it so I can watch what I'm doing. We're just gonna pour our pizza pack in. Make sure we get it all out, huh? Ooh, it smells really good.
It smells really good.
Pizza-y. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring this over to the stove, and we'll come back when we have that on the stove. Okay, so here's our pizza sauce. And our pizza packet is telling us that we need to bring this to a boil and reduce to simmer for 25 minutes. So let's go ahead and get this on. We're going to put it on a little higher because it's on a small burner, and it'll take 20 times longer. Take my canning lid off my canner and set it aside. Okay, I'm just going to take out 2 cans at a time. Now these are extremely hot, so be very, very careful. And I have my towel to wipe the rims ready, and my lids are sitting back there ready as well. I'm just going to go ahead and wet my towel for my rims. Okay, so I wet my towel, now it's ready to go. Then all we're going to do is take our pizza sauce and ladle it in. Now you want to make sure that you're giving this an inch of headspace, which is normally to this line right here, this ridge, this bottom ridge. So you want to make sure that you're giving it that much headspace so that it can expand when it's cooking. I'll bring it in for a close-up real quick. So you want it to this ridge here, this bottom one. And then if you don't know for sure if it's an inch, just grab your little tool, and this top one should be barely touching the top of your sauce. That means it's an inch. Then you're going to take the bottom and bubble it. Okay? And then you're going to wipe the rings like so. Really nice and good. And I've already inspected all my jars so that we're good there. Then you're just going to go ahead and grab a lid and a ring. Pop it on top, finger tight, just like that. And then it's going to go back into the water. And as I put it back in the water, I'll grab up my next can. Okay, so I'm just going to continue to fill my cans with my pizza sauce. I have all my jars in here, and I am canning my pizza sauce and my chili base together. Looks like I was able to fit all 10 of them in here. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and place the lid back on here and wait for these to come up to a boil. Once they start boiling, I will time 40 minutes, and after the 40 minutes, we will come back and finish this off. You can see this sucker is smoking really bad. And look, the lid keeps moving. It's boiling. So we're going to go ahead and put our 40 minutes on the timer. I reduced the heat to about a 6. And we're just going to let this simmer for 40 minutes. Okay, our timer just went off. We're going to turn off our stove and slowly lift the lid, it says, because you don't want to open it too quick, but slowly. Okay, I'm going to put the lid aside because I'm going to need that again, and there they are. So we're just going to let these come down for 5 minutes. You hear them? I just barely pulled them up and you can already hear them popping. They're like pop, 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 pop. So this is the pizza sauce. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove them from the canner, and then I'll show you them when they're out. Oops, see here, another one popped. Here's another pizza sauce. Okay, and here's the end results for my pizza sauce. Kind of blurry. Alright, so here's the end result of my pizza sauce. As you heard in the previous clip, when I removed them, they were popping like crazy, so they are all sealed. Okay, I have my shadow. So what I'm going to do is let these sit for 12 to 24 hours, and when they're done, I'm going to remove the rings, wash the jars and the lids, and then date and store them and put them in my pantry. And that is it. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and check the description box down below for all those links. And I will catch you in my next video.